Oh my lordy lord, this has to be the worst thing I've seen in 2026. It's only been 2 or 3 weeks, but this has to take the cake. This has to be a horrible omen for what's to come in 2026. This is like seeing a murder of crows on a church. We've got 2 sex traffickers, 2 for the price of 1, brothers, a 5-foot-tall gnome who looks like he's been hydraulic pressed, closeted gay man, neo-Nazi.
This guy's throwing garbage in my neighborhood. This guy's driving around like a disgusting animal, throwing wrappers out of his window. If I was in a room with Hitler and that guy, me and Hitler would team up and fuck that guy up. We would kill that guy.
A self-hating African-American clavicular 19-year-old who's just in a drug haze. He's not even in the room right now. There's nothing going on. The lights aren't on. No one's home. He's probably just playing BP edits in his head. We've got some guy behind him. I don't even know who that is, but hiding behind his 2 burly daddies, we've got Sneako peeking the corner. He's a little nervous. He's a little shy. But anyway, I've been seeing clips of this little collab. You know, they seem to think they're taking over the world. Clavicular saying over here, we are everywhere on social media. You can't scroll anywhere without seeing this collab. And you think this is somehow negative. So the clip that alerted me to this groundbreaking, life-changing collab was a video of them all in the back of a bus sitting awkwardly, chanting Heil You Know Who from Kanye's hit song, HH. We know what that stands for. And this has to take the cake for the cringiest thing this decade, maybe. This is new levels of cringe. These men, 90% of them, 30 plus. They're way too old to be doing this shit. I mean, any age is too old. Here we've got Myron Gaines, an African-American Sikh heiling. I'm sure Hitler would have loved you, buddy. He would have loved you. He would have seen this, oh, what a neat, cool guy. You would have think you're the coolest, neatest guy. Oh, this is such a neat, cool clip. If he watched this, he would love you. He definitely wouldn't send you to the gas chambers. You would have been best buds. I mean, look how excited he is. Beat's kind of hard. It is a little hard. We've got Nick Fuentes just sitting awkwardly in the corner, just going, I mean, he makes me, I feel socially awkward watching him. I'm not even there. We've got Tristan Tate, I'm sorry, no socks is fucking crazy. No socks is, even ankle socks would have been better than that. What I find funny is there's collectively among this group of people, 1 white guy, clavicular. We've got Nick Fuentes, he's white passing, but he's Mexican. Fuentes, I don't think Hitler would have let that slide. And with clavicular, I mean, this could be crazy, I don't know, but let's be honest, he's not neurotypical. There's something going on a little bit behind the scenes there.
So I've tried something where I did PDO threads, which is like a dissolvable collagen thread to create volume. Like med spas will do it to, you know, fix under eyes and stuff like that. So I tried to put them into my dick.
Let's watch a few of these clips I've downloaded.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I want 18-year-old girls.
I think there's 1 or 2 out there.
There's 18-year-old girls here?
I think there's
Go find them, G. Go. I haven't even spoken. Go look. There's a bunch out there.
Yeah, we didn't ask any of them.
This is so awkward. Are you guys not getting secondhand embarrassment watching that? They're all awkwardly just like sitting around in a circle, not saying anything, posing in their vacuum sealed, looking like sous vide chicken suits.
I'm like, the ROI of talking to a roasty Mexican whore versus you niggas.
They have the humor of like an edgy Russian CSGO player who's 15 years old, freshly 15. You know, push comes to shove, no one laughs, just drop the N-word and they all laugh. Look at Sneako! And that's what drives me insane. Look at Sneako. He's too smart to be in this group of people. He's the only one among all of these people who has an artistic, creative bone. And to be artistic, you look at the world in a different way. You look a little deeper. All these people, they're in the shallow end of the pool. They're surface level. They don't go any deeper. That's why there's nothing interesting about them. They're two-dimensional. They're funny, kind of. They can be somewhat charming in some ways, but they're so shallow. I'm sure if you talk to them, there would be nothing interesting hearing them. All they talk about is investing in real estate and buying watches and cars. You know, they don't have any depth to them. Sneako's old videos, I know you hear this all the time, were genuinely pieces of modern contemporary art. They were buzzing with energy and they had such a human touch, unlike these massive high production soulless Mr. Beast videos that we see nowadays that has no human touch. They're like TV shows. And Sneako's videos had that pure, untouched, raw, human element, right? And that's what drew people to them, despite them being pretty simple and low budget. He didn't need to spend crazy amounts of money to entertain people. And the visuals were accompanied with, you know, thought-provoking, introspective, creative commentary that none of these people would be capable of. It showed that he was capable of immense self-awareness and introspection. There's just no way, looking at him sitting in that chair right now, that he's not looking at these people thinking, wow, they are fucking idiots. There's no depth to them. There's no way you can sit across from Fresh and Fit and go, yeah, that's a smart guy. I want to be hanging out with you. He's a fucking... I didn't say that. There's just no way, and it drives me insane because you can see it in his eyes sometimes. There's like glints of moments where he's like, wow, I should not be here right now. I think maybe this could be a complete bullshit, but I feel like back in his old videos he would push the boundaries, he would question societal norms, and sometimes he'd go a little too far outside of the box, and then people started looking at him negatively. He didn't like that. He doubled down and started saying this crazy right-wing shit, and this was during the Andrew Tate phase, so it was popular, and he started getting an audience, and maybe the money started coming back in. He's like, okay, this is the character I'll be in, I'll assume, you know, it's working well for me. But I feel like maybe now you can see he's doing serious commentary on the war in Palestine, and maybe he feels like he's pigeonholed himself, and that people, not even left, but just in normal public forums, wouldn't accept him because he's done some crazy shit and said some crazy shit. So now he feels he can only exist in this right-wing space, and he can never go back to where he used to be. He's sort of trapped himself. Looking at him sitting in this corner, he can't escape. He's pigeonholed himself. I mean, you don't need to be in that room, man.
I'm surprised though that you're supportive, because I feel like I disagree with you on like a lot of stuff, you know? And you're still saying like, oh, Collab is like weighing half, Collab is like, you know, good, hot, the new streamer, you know?
You want the meat riding in person. You want
I hate to say it, but Nick Fuentes has to be, he's so dangerous because he's so disarming. He's so funny and he's so charming. You can't not admit he's funny, because I'd just be lying. He's clearly a very funny guy. He's very charming, but that's why he's so dangerous. He's probably realized early on in his days he could say crazy shit but follow it with humor, and then that would make the crazy shit he just said more digestible, you know, because it came from the funny man.
If you sold stickers/decals, I'm sure a lot of people would buy them, and the cost to profit ratio would benefit you as well.
If you use stickers, I think you're gay. What are you gonna do with stickers? What are you gonna do with stickers? You're gonna put them on your laptop? You're gonna put them on your laptop to express yourself?
You know, but he's so funny. He's so charming. He's so disarming. That's so scary. We saw it of Trump. He was funny. He had a little personality, and look, he became the president twice, 2 times, from being a little funny and a little charming.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Tyrone, am I the white boy of the year? And the Tyrone is a cool guy. Oh yeah, you are white boy. Oh cool, goody. And it's sort of saying like, I'm a silly bitch. But if you are a wang half and say, look, fucker, I'm a white ass nigga going hard as fuck. Like, I hit people with the car. I tell my girlfriend, shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up, bitch. Stop talking to me like that.
These people clearly were bullied or something in high school. They didn't have a good experience when they're younger. If you had a good experience growing up, you don't become like this. This is something that happens from negative interactions of people, and you become spiteful. Specifically of like women. You can see Clavicula says, oh, he doesn't care about women, but his whole thing is trying to look good looking and look appealing, which, you know, is for women, let's be real. He's just spiteful, and he lashes out on the people he thinks have wronged him. And the same goes for Nick Fuentes. And they've just ostracized them even further by doubling down in their adult years and then making communities that foster mostly young men who have also been ostracized or picked on at school. And then instead of saying, you know, you shouldn't be thinking this, that's why people don't like you, they're saying, no, it's okay to think this. Now these people double down, and now they have echo chambers online where they become even worse, and they just fester and boil over and become these horrible, maladjusted adults like these people who are fucking losers. Let's be real. They're fucking losers. If these people didn't have their internet platforms, they would be fucking miserable.
Fly somewhere, fuck America, the courts and all this bullshit. You don't end up like fucking all these famous people getting dragged in and out of court by some fucking bimbo. Fly to Poland or somewhere in Mexico. and just fucking have babies. And give them like 200 pesos and just fucking just
I
visit
didn't like
now and
Poland
again.
too much.
That's advice. Go to a third world country, impregnate someone, and then pay them 200 pesos to carry your children. Wow. This is the advice you're taking from these people. These aren't even like conservatives because they believe in like the nuclear family. These are people who were just bullied and have had horrible experiences, so are lashing out at the world, thinking it's cool. These are not your ordinary run-of-the-mill conservatives. These are those awkward kids you saw in school who got bullied and said some crazy fucking shit and thought that was funny, grown up.
Can't, like, the language barrier is too weird. I want someone who speaks American English.
You talk to girls?
Yeah, what are you gonna have a conversation?
We're talking about babies.
Oh, Sneako wants to have a conversation.
You talk to girls? You talk to girls? He's 30 years old with a sex trafficking charge. You talk to women. Are you 15 years old? This is like, no, it's not even 15. Is it you 8? Talking about talking to girls. Girls, not even women. Like they have cooties or something.
You don't talk to them. You don't talk to them, bro.
Because women they're not humans. They're just there to like, just carry your baby and then push it onto the world and then you don't need to talk to them anymore, man. That's all they're there for.
And I want a fucking $1 million, so, alright? I'm not fucking rating you.
See how silent this house is? There's probably 30 people in this house and it's so quiet. You could hear a pin drop. It's so quiet. There's no music. What is this?
Take a look at all the chicks here, right? For the audience. Right? And then those back there and a bunch of other...
I think Fresh and Fit, genuinely, there's a case to be made that is the most lobotomized content you can consume ever. No, the one who's dumb is the fat one that's with him all the time. I don't know who that is. Fresh? Is that Fresh? I'm guessing he's fit. Well, Fresh, he's the dumbest human I think I've seen. Anyone who actually watches that content and digests it, there's definitely gonna be a study that comes out that you're gonna have increased chance of Alzheimer's or your kids hating you or even having kids at all.
A lot of these girls right now probably have 1,000 DMs, Sims, oh, I'll do this much money, I'll do that, blah, blah, blah. They've been ignored the whole time. And they're still sitting here for hours. That should red pill every single one of you guys to let you guys understand that women only really respect a few things.
There's how many women in this house? 10, 20, 30? How many women are in the world? Fucking billions. This is nowhere near enough for an experiment pool to determine how the entirety of the female population behave. This is insane. Insane. Again, projecting his experiences he's had with the few women he's interacted in his life onto every woman.
And it's not you DMing them trying to offer them the world. A lot of these girls, Sims running all over them, all over that place, and they're just sitting here chilling, getting no attention paid to them because they're just here. No cameras, no nothing, just now. But I want everyone to like take that in, like, bro.
I want everyone to take that in. What point are you proving? You invited these people to the house. These are Instagram models. I don't know. They're here for exposure or whatever. These aren't the average median women that exist in the real world. I don't know. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. He thinks women behave a certain way, so then he invites people onto his shows or to this house that are like his perception of women. So he thinks women are bimbos and only are attracted to fame and money, so he'll invite people from Instagram who just like that onto his shows to confirm his own beliefs. A self-fulfilling prophecy. So he's just going to keep believing women are like this. You have to actually talk to people on the street who are normal.
It's the new dates. It's the getting to know them.
Oh my God.
It's the winning them over shit.
I would never do
That's
a
going to
date.
be but you know, you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
date. I don't take bitches to dinner.
I never.
Ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, based. He's so awkward. He's just dick riding this guy. He's just, the whole thing, you can hear it with the little ad libs he's dropping in. He's so desperate for affirmation and respect, admiration or whatever. He just wants them to like him. He wants people to like him. He's like, yeah, based.
The only dinner a woman will ever go to with me is when I'm meeting other men. But like a one-on-one dinner with a girl is a mistake and a waste of fucking time and money.
3 hours of fucking garbage.
That's the gayest shit I've ever heard. The only time he goes out to speak to people, goes out on like dinner dates, is with men, other men. That's the gayest shit. That's the gayest shit I've ever heard. Nothing wrong with being gay, man. That's completely fine.
Let me tell you what a dinner with me and a woman looks like.
Yeah.
Woman sits next to me, looks hot, the other men at the table respect that, and we talk about business and I genuinely ignore her the whole time.
Yeah, that's a good.
Like,
Yeah, that's a good. He's so awkward. I mean, what are they saying? They're talking about nothing here. They're talking. There's what kind of these are genuinely. There's something. They're just dumb. There's something missing in their brain. There's no way they believe this. He's saying he doesn't talk to women at all. He only talks to other men about making money and business. He doesn't even. He purposely ignores the women. So that's showing she's on your mind. You're purposely ignoring her. What are you gaining from that? Life isn't just about making fucking money. You can make meaningful connections with other people. But it seems like he's only interested in the guys. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you're into. I believe half these men are closeted gay men. Case in point, the skinniest suit pants you've ever seen. There's another clip of them singing the Heil whatever in a club in fucking Miami or whatever. They had to double down. It worked so well the first time. They had to double it down. Awesome. What can I say? It's just a group of really awkward, really maladjusted adults who never broke out of their edgy phase, and they've been rewarded with a little bit of internet attention and money, so they think, this is a normal way of living life. But beyond that, there's not much I can say. This is the nightmare blunt rotation. The only one I think would be okay to hang out with would be Sneako if he wasn't around these people. I have a feeling he would be a lot more tame.